He got problems, she got problems. Only I got 411 problems. Hey, hi, what's up, y'all? Welcome and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another recap. We are recapping, y'all. We have found another show that I think I'm going to be in tune into recap. This is The Braxtons, season 2, episode 1. And baby, it looks like we're going to be in for a ride, in for a time, in for family drama, family secrets. I love it. I love it. I love it. So let's get into it. Let's get into it because it seems that the longer I prolong this intro, the longer we are away from the tea. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Series of unfortunate events.
Some accusations about our family.
Well, there was a lot going on the internet.
Lisa Ashley on Tamar's podcast.
I wanted her to come to a safe place to tell her story. Y'all tried to shut down my entire business. Cease and desist.
Cease and desist, girl. Cease and desist. But I get it. Because when them things show up in the mail unexpectedly, you be like, crazy part is, mine came from my sister too. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that. But let's get into it.
Not involved in any way, shape, or form of sending a cease and desist letter. My name was nowhere on it.
Trina said she ain't had nothing to do with it. So where it came from? Who name on it? Because it tell you who send it. So who name on it? The lawyer, it tells you who sends it. Who name on it, girl? Who name on it? You pulled out like 2 or 3. Who name on it, girl? Who name on it? Spill the tea. Spill the tea. Pour out the tea that you are giving to me, Tamar. Who name is on it?
Braxton, tonibraxton. I want to become one of them records. I want to be heavyweight. Don't me, Tamar.
Did living legend Toni Braxton say I'm a heavyweight? Don't with me? I'm a heavyweight. Don't with me? Oh, I ain't never seen Toni. Like, I've seen her, be like, oh, this ain't it. Like, y'all need to calm down or whatever. But I ain't never seen her like that. Girl, is your husband, future ex-husband, friend? I don't know what y'all are. It's a little confusing. But is he rubbing off on you? Because Cash Money, that seemed like the way he, when he walked in the Charlamagne, our trio, y'all. Like, that seems like he's rubbing off on you, Toni. Girl. Okay.
Tony said we need to have her on the show. My mother, your friend, mother, I said just show her the Chitlin circuit.
Now, Toni. Toni, do not come in here and degrade the Chitlin circuit. The Chitlin circuit was big time for the African Americans people back in the day. For our people, the Chitlin circuit was how we got around and was how we got out there and was how we made our money. Don't do Tamar like that. Everybody can't be big time worldwide now. Just because it ain't big time worldwide don't mean it ain't successful. Don't. That's a little too much. That's a little below the belt, ma'am. Do not knock the Chitlin circuit, because the Chitlin circuit put in a lot of things for you to be able to travel, ma'am. Come back to the light, Carolyn. You're doing a little bit too much. Don't disgrace the Chitlin circuit, ma'am. A lot of black people, that's how they got their little start. That's how they was able to do stuff. That's how they was able to become famous. Don't do that. Don't do that now. Don't do that. But that was funny. That was funny. Toni, you want to fight? You want to fight? Girl, I ain't never. You want to fight? You want to fight? Okay. Well, I mean, it gets to a point where stuff ball over. It seemed like Tamar always just, Toni, you want to fight? Girl, come on, y'all. Let's get into it. Dang. Okay. Apparently, this season is in your face.
How was it important for you to reach out to Ashley?
Ashley's on.
Okay, so the intro is 3 weeks earlier, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think the intro is 3 weeks earlier. Yeah. It's 3 weeks earlier, basically. And basically, Tamar reached out to Ashley, who is her niece. And going by the description, Ashley is the daughter of Tony, which is the oldest brother. Like, it's Tony and then it's the 5 girls. We rarely see Tony. Tony used to be on when they had the Braxton Family Values, that show. Tony would make appearances. So Tony has glasses. He's really mild mannered, really quiet. He really very rare say anything, even when he's on camera. But he does show up like to family events, you know. Yeah. So Ashley, I don't remember seeing Ashley. I don't even remember seeing Lauren that much, to be totally honest. Um, I do remember seeing Lauren like make cameos here and there, but not often like that. And so basically, according to Tamar, like Lauren went to one of her friends' house. They was drinking, having a good time, and then something went left. They would not go into detail, but Ashley is basically saying like that could have been her. And sometimes death puts a lot of things in perspectives, and it also makes you think about shoulda, coulda, wouldas, or if I did this, if I do that, maybe I should do this. I need to change my life around because life is short. Like, especially when it's somebody that's immediate. You see people, you have empathy for them, especially people you don't know, celebrities and all that stuff. You have empathy for them, but when it's somebody that's close to you, it's sympathy, and it hits different. It puts a lot of things in perspective, and it makes you feel like, oh, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this, I need to do that, right? So she basically was saying like she wanted to get a lot of things off her chest. Ashley, she wanted to get a lot of things off her chest because she was like, I could have been Lauren. Basically, I guess like she used to party or whatever. I don't know, because they didn't give in detail what actually happened to Lauren. So she was like, that could have been me. So this was my time like to heal, basically, of why she said, why she came out and said the things that happened to her. According to Tamar, she wanted to have this discussion, and I also wanted to give Ashley like a space to where she could tell her side of the story and tell her truth. And I have certain reservations about that, because watching it, especially being a SA survivor, and I have all of my stories actually are on my YouTube channel. There's a certain thing that happens to you. There's a certain thing that dies inside of you, especially as a child, and when that happens to you as a child. But there's also, it's like a balance, and sometimes you can either teeter toward the good part or you can teeter toward the bad part, and they tell you that in counseling. But we'll get more into depth. Anyway, let's keep watching.
Only because you're engaged. The Ashley's is her sister too. Lauren is Ashley's youngest sister. I just know she was at her girlfriend's house, and they were like having birthday fun, and something went left.
When that is kind of sitting at you in your face, you have nothing else to do but
Nobody cared about her.
Trina, I have a question to ask you.
Was there a sit-down question?
About the platform that Ashley is being given.
This situation is kind of sticky because there are so many different perspectives that I can look at it. A lot of people like the internet, and the internet can be a dope thing. It can actually be a dope tool. You can reach people that you have never met before, and y'all can come together and understand each other and get it. And you can have your family members in your face and not be on the internet that sees your stuff on the internet, but then not say nothing to you and feel like, oh, you shouldn't put that on the internet, you shouldn't say that, you shouldn't say this. And the whole time, like, not understand where you were coming from, because it's like you don't even get the grasp of me saying something to my family and not feeling heard, seen, and not getting an understanding. One thing about counseling, and I push therapy, I push counseling a lot because it works. When you find a good counselor, you have to find a good counselor. A good counselor in therapy teaches you to react to your things differently. It doesn't mean that it didn't happen. It just teaches you to react to your things differently. I feel that Trina was kind of blindsided, to be honest. I also feel at this moment that Tamar is kind of jumping on the bandwagon on Ashley's pain, right? And a lot of times people will say, because even like with my YouTube, people be like, girl, I don't know how you put your life on the internet. I keep my stuff a secret. And to me, with certain things I get there, truth be so, there's certain things that I do not put on the internet. There's the things that y'all know are the things that I want you to know. That doesn't mean it's everything. Because it's not. I'm barely in all actuality scratching the surface, to be totally honest. But I also believe that the internet can be a great place for people to vent, because it's like, if I've talked to my family and I haven't gotten to the point of understanding, I can come to the internet and there's people who have experience and I can get it, and they get me. Also, the stop putting everything on the internet kind of correlates to what happens in this house stays in this house, to me, because it's like, I don't want people to know because of how we may look. I don't want people to know because I don't want everybody in my business. But you also want people to take accountability behind closed doors, and that hasn't happened. Now, I feel like there should be a certain way that things are done when it's brought to the internet. And Trina being blindsided, according to her, I don't think that was cool. Now, that I don't think was cool. And her finding out that way, I don't think that was cool. But according to Ashley, Ashley was like, "Oh, you were told." So I don't know, because it's Ashley word against seem like everybody else. And as saying sexual assault is a whole different ball game, because you don't want to believe that person will stoop that low to bother a child, right? My family had no idea about my sexual assault. My outside family, my intermediate family knew, but not my outside family. And my outside family, it made sense to them years later, because they just thought I had this attitude problem because I like staying to myself. So it made sense to them years later, but even still, when I talk about it, they want me to kind of hush because they love my mom. But I'm the type of person that lives in my truth about things. So I get Ashley wanting to live in her truth and wanting to heal, and she feels like this is the way to do it. So as I say, I get so many sides. Again, I absolutely love my mom, but I also am going to be truthful in it. But what therapy has also given me the chance and opportunity to understand her perspective. And in my age group, my mom was raised by descendants of slaves. My grandparents finished, dropped out of school, third grade and seventh grade, because they had to work to help the family to bring in money. My mom passed away at 72. She went to a segregated high school. So slavery is not that far as y'all think it is. Y'all are blessed to be in the situations we are in now, but still. So I had to get the realization, and it didn't click to me until after therapy, that my mom didn't know how to handle the situation. She didn't know how to handle the situation, because with her assault, she was told, like, just get up and go, like, get over it. So, perspective. Everybody's going to have a perspective, and this is all a sticky situation. I don't feel like Trina should have been blindsided, but I feel like there's another way where Ashley could tell her story. And I also feel like Tamar is riding Ashley's coattail for her story.
Firstly, we're delving into this a lot more than I care to.
Lie.
take the opportunity that's given to them without. You should never hear something about your family through social media. Anybody else's pain. I'm not here to victimize a victim too. Yes, you're a victim. Yeah. My number hasn't changed, but yours has. Because social media can be an ugly monster. You're bullying me. Right. I told you I'm sorry that this has happened to you, and I embraced you.
So hold up.
But if there was something additional that you needed from me, why didn't you call me?
She acknowledged your pain, Ashley, and then extended an olive branch to say, hey, if you need anything more, let me know. Because Trina is not your predator. Her husband was. And you felt like, allegedly, and you felt like it was her responsibility to apologize for something that she didn't do. And this is why I said therapy is extremely important, because you're putting the weight on your aunt, and that's not her weight to carry. It's your predator's weight to carry. And if you waited until he was deceased, because that's when you felt safe, I can acknowledge that and I can completely understand that. But to come out to the internet, say she didn't do anything when she extended an open invitation for you to come to her if you needed something more, it don't seem cool. Like it seems like either there's more to the story or you're trying to put on more than what it is. If she's telling the truth, because again, behind closed doors, we don't know. And that's the thing about the internet. The internet can be a wonderful place. It used to be, y'all, like we used to come to the internet and we couldn't wait to tell people happy birthday. We couldn't wait to see the kids grow up. We couldn't wait to see the first day of school. We couldn't wait to see family reunion pictures. Like we couldn't wait to see the other person, post a picture. We didn't mind interacting with people's stuff. Now it's like, oh, you got like 500 likes, so I'm not gonna like your picture. I'm not gonna tell you happy birthday. You ain't tell me happy birthday. I don't want to see these kids. Look at everybody on my top and down my timeline. First day of school, we don't want to see your ugly kids. Like, it has changed. Truthful, the internet can be a good place and it can be a great marketing tool, or it can be a demon. And y'all was eating that lady up, eating her alive. And the whole time, allegedly, according to her, she reached out to the girl. And you didn't change your number. Why you change your number, baby? Why you change your number and moved to Spain? Why you change your number, baby? And she extended an open invitation to you. Like, if you need something more, let me know. If we need to go to counseling, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, she extended it. I mean, you would know because you changed your number. But you want to go on a podcast? Okay.
For you. What somebody did, but how can I? Internet. It was everywhere, and it was be on my podcast. It's not a messy move for me. I had Trina on it. Only my interpretation of giving her a voice. My attraction was your healing. Don't cry.
Here's the thing. I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. Your family member is not going to understand. Only time they will understand and have an understanding of it is if they have gone through it. They're not going to understand. It's not going to make sense. It's not going to make sense to them. It's not going to make sense to them. So for me, outside looking in, I feel like because you haven't discussed that in therapy, or even if you have, the therapist you had did not hit the notes in the points that they really need to because of how aggressive you are for this. I wish I had somebody to, I would like, my attraction to you is your healing. And the look that she gave, I thought it was more of like, girl, please. She was stopping herself from crying. I thought that was girl, please. But outside looking in, it doesn't seem like it's healing for you. It's more of, well, healing for her. It's more of, y'all didn't do this for me, so I'm gonna give her what I still need. What I still need. Because you're saying, I wish my a family member. Again, wait, where was your mama at? Who was your assaulter? Let's start there. Who was your assaulter? Who did you tell? Where was your mama? Where was your daddy at? Those are the responsibility. Not hanging on Ashley's coattail to get healing through Ashley of what you feel like your family should have done. Because in all actuality, that's not going to give her healing. It's not. That's not going to give her healing. I don't even think she's going about this the right way. I truly believe she should have went to therapy. I don't believe she's done therapy. I believe she put something out there because she felt a way dealing with grief from her sister. To be totally honest, I don't believe she has talked to anybody about this. I believe she feels the way about her sister, and a lot of emotions and a lot of feelings are coming out, and you went to the internet. Again, the internet can be a dope place, but it also can be hell. And you got to be real careful, because that same person, that same place that'll build you up is the same place that'll tear you down. And if it comes out that this was malicious, they're not going to care about what happened to you. They're going to look at you of how you went about it. And it's giving the way this is being pushed is not giving healing to me. I'm just saying.
I wish I had a family member to understand where I was going through, stuck into the outcast.
Again, baby, I'm the black sheep of my family too. I don't give a. I maneuver how I want to maneuver. And I think, again, you're using your niece for your feelings. Because you still feel like the outcast. And it's like, nobody understands me. And every time I'm trying to say something, I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to give my healing. I'm trying to live my life. And y'all don't understand. Yeah. Baby, you need to find a new therapist. If you in therapy, Tamar, I need you to find a new therapist, because that one ain't it.
Should have been a conversation of a reach out.
Yeah. See, remember when I said it's nothing wrong with you sharing, but it's how you share, it's how you go about it. If your family knew ahead of time, like, hey, or if it was explained, like, this is what I want to do because I want to help others come out with their story, which is when I started sharing. When I started sharing on Facebook, and I was very surprised at how many people had been through the same thing, one, and how many men were in my messenger saying it had happened to them. And most of the time, men can't express themselves. So with me talking about my triggers and stuff like that, which is why this is the part when I said the internet can be a dope place, the men were able to finally say, like, oh, I feel safe enough to say this happened to me. This is what happened. This is what happened when I was younger. And their assaulter and their predator was a woman. And a lot of times men can't speak upon that because they're more so groomed to enjoy it. If you listen to Charlamagne the God story, and I always use his example, he enjoyed his assault because it was, an older woman. And the only reason he wanted her to stop was because at the time she had a jerry curl and he didn't like the smell of it. Later on, it was realization you were being assaulted, right? So it's not that it's an issue about you sharing. It's how you're sharing and your goal about sharing it. And Tamar, yes, it seems messy because did you Did you come to your family? Did you come, not necessarily even your family? Did you go to Trina and say, Trina, I'm going to have Ashley on my podcast, because I want her to tell her side. I want her to tell her truth. I want her to be able to speak and heal in her way, because everybody's healing is different. So did you go to Trina to say that? Because in the clips of what's to come, Trina seems like she's being blindsided from the outside looking in. It's like she don't know nothing. She don't know nothing, but she got to take the heat. So yeah, it's kind of a messy move, Tamar, because it's like, oh, I want her to heal. I want her to show her like she's not by herself. But to me, it's like you are using Ashley for the things you wish that was done for you, when your sisters are not responsible for your healing. Your mama is. Because if it happened during the time when you were a child and your sisters were already out of the house or wherever this happened, that your parents, if both of your parents were in the house, or if it was just your mama, that's who's responsible, not your sisters. And it seems like you're taking your anger and your unhealing out on your sisters. And I can speak on that because I did that. I'm just saying, outside looking in.
Spirit, and I need to talk to you about it because I do remember all the time. No, I definitely don't look at it that way. It's a timing thing.
A family needs to work out before we invite other people, because all this stuff happened again. Here it goes again, because
And it's heavy, and it's been this way for a few years.
Very, very true. And a lot of times people don't even get the realization of it. Just because I carry it well doesn't mean it's not heavy. And for her, and being in the public spotlight and being able to go through certain things, a lot of times people don't even get the realization. It's like, this is heavy. This is a lot. Let's go down the timeline. That girl got a divorce, got married again, got a divorce again, got married to somebody else. And when she got married to somebody else, her husband died. And when he died, that was something for her to go through, processing mental wise, because she had been with him for so long. Like, I think she had known him since she was like a teenager or whatever, or a young woman. She had known him for a very long time. After that, your sister passed away. You were your sister's caregiver. You were there all the time. And according to the mom, according to Miss E, Trina was the one who was there, who saw Tracy take her last breath. Regardless, y'all, of a person being in hospice, my mom was in and out of hospice 4 times. There is no preparation. Hospice is their so-called preparation. Like, they give you counseling, they give you things for you to go on the internet and look up and to try to prepare you. There's no preparing. My mom was in and out of hospice 4 times. And when she finally passed, y'all, still to this day now, actually yesterday I had it was like my mom is no longer here. So I cannot imagine her going through the grief of her ex-husband, her going through the grief of her sister, her fighting with her sisters, her being separate from her sisters, and then now this. And it's like, it's like she just supposed to chunk it up. Like, girl, chunk it up. Like, deal with this. This is what she's saying. You should have did better. You should have did this. You should have did that. You should have did this. And if she didn't know, and she found it out on the internet, and then now you got all these people coming at you talking, oh, you should have did, and the girl ain't even know. Like, how I'm gonna do something and I ain't know, number one. And then number two, when I say, hey, if you need something else from me, you change your number and go somewhere and move out of the country, and then come to the internet. Come on now. Outside looking in. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
Because it's important for you to acknowledge your feelings about it. You gotta release it.
Very true. Regardless of what y'all feel about that lady, she got feelings in this too. And her feelings need to be acknowledged, because it's like, God dang, what am I supposed to do? Like, there is no handbook to this ish. There's no handbook to life. So what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to handle this? Because I'm trying to be as open as possible for you to come and be able to talk to me, but still, all in all, that's not her predator. You're trying to make your aunt pay for something that her deceased husband did. That's not her weight to carry. But she definitely needs to acknowledge her feelings. She definitely doesn't need to hold it in, even though that's what she's saying. Like, I just hold my feelings in and keep it moving and pray about it. No, baby, I'm gonna need you to go talk to somebody. Hopefully you already talking to somebody. I don't need you to hold that in because you can lose your mind. For real, for real.
You have moved on. Yes, husband. Great. See what I mean?
I don't watch your YouTube, Trina. Word on the street is jury's still out on that if he's a great one. I don't know. I just thought he was pretty cool because of how you was grieving your ex-husband and he was allowing you to do that. I don't know. I don't watch him. I don't know. I ain't never seen the man, but according to people who watch your YouTube, jury's still out on that. I don't know. But if you happy, you like it, I love it.
And I'm engaged. You know what?
Girl, congratulations to Wanda. Cause baby, listen. She started dating him, and at the point in time I remember she was dating him. Tracy was still alive when she started dating him, and that was somebody that he used to be their producer or something like that. But congratulations to Wanda, because she has been married before and she said she wasn't gonna do the married thing again, but it seems like somebody came along and changed your mind, and that's what's up. Everybody deserved to be happy and in love. And she, in this segment, was definitely letting Trina know she was engaged. Congratulations, girl. Congratulations.
Strangers are not going to understand.
And they expect anybody's support.
Ashley is a step closer to healing by sharing her story.
You got that right. Because you not healed either. That's how you know.
Because of how my family chose to handle things.
How your family chose to handle what? According to Trina, like nobody knew. The family found out on the internet, like everybody else. If she would have came to Trina and talked to Trina and then went to the internet because maybe it didn't flow how she wanted it to flow. But how was they supposed to handle something, love, and they ain't know? How was they supposed to handle it, Tamar, if they didn't know? And again, that's why I feel like it's more about you than it is about her. How was they supposed to handle it if they didn't know? They found out on the internet like we found out.
Call when I wasn't helped, when I cried out for help.
Tamar, you are not going to get justice living through Ashley. You are not going to get the healing that you need living through Ashley. It's not going to give you what you need living through Ashley. Because you feel like, oh, let me put this out here because I feel justified this way because y'all didn't help me. Y'all ain't look out for me. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. I don't know who didn't look out for you because it ain't your whole family who's supposed to take care of that, who's responsible. I don't know who your predator was. I don't even know where your parents at. Again, those questions that need to be answered, those questions that I said previously. Who was your predator? And where was your mama and your daddy at? Because those are the people who owe you healing. Big time. You trying to live through your niece. And she ain't healed yet. She ain't had no counseling. Both of y'all regressed. Both of y'all just regression creating a chaos is what this is to me. Outside looking in. Real talk. I don't understand how they were supposed to handle it. And you wish somebody would have said something to you when you cried for help. Who did you cry to help to? Was it your mama? Girl, spill the tea like you want Ashley to.
Make a bad decision, a worse decision. I get people not understanding how you choose to heal.
Strangers will understand because sometimes strangers have gone through this very thing that you are talking about. What she's trying to prepare you for is the people who are going to come at you and asking you, why are you doing this? Oh, the internet is going to ask. They're going to drag you to hell. Be prepared.
Understand that that is a real life choice. Another version of you.
Look like she's starting to regret it to me. I could be wrong.
Please, am I starring in this film? I'm going to be on Prime, Tubi.
Shout out to Tawanda who's doing her thing in her acting career, baby. Okay, Miss Lady, I see you. I remember a long time ago in the Braxton Family Values that my girl, she wanted to do acting and she was like, I really want to get into it. She was taking acting classes, she was taking workshops, she was doing everything so she can get into it. Shout out to Tubi, who give a lot of people a chance who will not get chance in big major Hollywood scenes. Shout out to Tubi. Okay, Tawanda, she's doing her thing and she's acting and directing. Okay, girl.
Hi, Tamar.
And it's called the October Nights Calling All Lovers Tour. I'm getting a liquid butt lift.
Girl, what? What? A liquid butt lift. Y'all go to the gym. I know y'all don't want to go to the gym. You ain't even got to go to the gym. You can work out in your house. YouTube University has so many workout videos that y'all can use. You can come up with your own regimen. You can see exercises and look at those exercises and do things yourself. I have been exercising in my house, in my unit, basically. I don't go to gyms. I don't like gyms. Y'all, you can stop putting stuff in y'all. Stop putting stuff in y'all body. Please stop putting stuff in your body. Girl, what is a liquid butt lift? What? All right. Okay. All right. All right.
Her revenge pretty girl era.
Who you get revenge on? Who you get revenge on? Who you get revenge on, girl? You went and had a breast job for revenge. Who are you revenging? Who are you revenging, girl? I ain't mad at you. Get what you need to get. I speak as a girl with big boobs and a big butt. I promise you that is not all what it's cracked up to be. I keep trying to tell y'all that. Oh, a big butt, you gotta have a high tissue. It's a high tissue demand. You gotta make sure your booty is clean. And if you sweat, the summer is absolutely horrendous, especially even with big boobs too. Like, and everywhere you go, no matter what you wear, that's all they look at. But it's not all what it cracked up to be. Like, I mean, do what you want to do, feel how you want to feel, but baby, stay off the dang on table, y'all. Work out, work out, work out, work out, work out. Even I know y'all be like, girl, God gave you, yeah, and I still have to work out. I still have to work out, and even with me working out, I don't want no more butt. I don't want no more breasts, but I have to deal with it. You know how long it took me to even like my body? Like, girl, I blamed my curves for my sexual assault. But I mean, who you revenging, girl? Why is it revenge? What happened? What I miss? I mean, okay. Okay.
I'll be doing your BBL today.
I got my titties done. How that work? And Grace and Mercy.
You did not name your breast Grace and Mercy. I ain't mad at it. Do your thing, girl. Do your thing. You seem to be in your plastic surgery contouring your body bag. Do your big one, girl. Like you said, you and your revenge Tamar 2.0. Do your big one. Just be safe. Just be safe. Cause baby, I know you don't want to go to the gym, but sweetie, it's safer. I'm just saying.
No ass at no point in my life. Y'all see all them needles?
No, girl, do you see all those needles? See, that's what I'm talking about. You could have went in your house, worked out in front of the TV 10, 15 minutes a day, and you didn't have to do that needle stuff. Do some couple of leg lifts, use a little ankle weights, give you a little booty. Do you see all those needles? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. No. No.
It's about 177 needles on that table. I'm scared. I mean, I want the back. I changed my mind. I want to get it. You step out and get some water? Yeah, I don't just call. I don't want to do it anymore. Period. Bitch, you left my house. For me to leave, that it's just would have been rude.
Girl, you didn't care. You didn't care one bit. If your purse wasn't up there, if you had your purse with you, you would have left. You would have been rude. Please stop. Please stop with the madness. Please. Please.
So a lot of people.
Girl, why is you shaking your ass in that lady face and you just went outside and ran around? Why is you? You know what, Tamar? You know what? You be pushing people. You know how them toddlers be trying your parents just to see if you can get away with it? You trying it. You trying it. You trying it.
Do I feel like I want to go to the gym? No. But you got to go to the gym.
Clearly. Again, you do not have to go to the gym. You can work out in your house, girl. I don't go to the gym. I don't want to go to the gym. I don't like gym. I don't want nobody staring at me. You don't have to go to the gym. You can work out in your house and achieve the buttocks that you are trying to achieve. Just saying.
I
Look at that needle. Look at that needle. Ankle weights, needle. Ankle weights, needle. What? What? Y'all crazy. Y'all are crazy. Beauty is pain. Beauty is pain. And y'all can kiss my on that. Cause ain't no way I'm about to keep hurting myself to look a certain way. No, thank you. That girl turned into Michael Jackson. uh-uh. Uh-uh. Mm-mm-mm.
First closing next month.
Okay, shout out to Trina. Trina, that's what I'm talking about. Multiple streams of income. I see a lot of ladies are getting into real estate, and I ain't mad at it. Do what you feel, make your money the way the economy is set up, baby. I'm looking for me a second job too. Multiple income coming in, please, because baby, that's the only way you can be comfortable around this piece. You can't even live. Look what y'all voted in. Poverty.
Being married, I don't miss it. Really?
I keep trying to tell y'all all that force and the fantasizing about marriage. Marriage is hard. It's hard work. No, I have never been married. For those who be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I keep telling y'all, like the married people have talked to me and told me what to expect, what not to expect. That is hard work. It's not something. It's totally completely different from when it's your boyfriend, mommy. Like it's different, and it's also who you marry. So if you have two people who really want to be married, who really like each other, like you really have to like each other, honey. Yeah, it'll work. And even with that, you still gonna have your ups and downs. It's hard. But anyway, no, she don't miss it. No, she probably didn't want to be married in the first place. I keep telling y'all, back in the day, like they were forced. A lot of times they were forced. You couldn't do nothing. I keep almost everything. I keep telling y'all, my grandaunt was like, she worried about me because I wasn't married. I ain't had no man. Even though I had my own place, I had finished school. I had already had a baby. I'm working. I got my own car. I got my own stuff. I got my own stuff going. I got my own money. She's still worried about me because I ain't had no man. Girl, I was cool with getting a pickle tickle every once in a while and going by my business. No, your mama don't miss it. She fine. She got her daughter taking care of her. She come and go as she please. She can travel as she please. God bless you. Good night.
And she's never had a wedding before. She's doing all this excitement stuff. She's anybody deserves. She does.
I'm happy for Tawanda. I'm happy that she get to experience the things that she did not get to experience previous, even though she was already married before. And like I said, Tawanda was like, I ain't never getting married. I'm good. I'm gonna do my single thing. But I'm glad she's getting to experience the things that she did not was able to experience before. And at this point in time, like she seems really happy. They seem to really like each other. It's really a vibe, and I hope it really works out for her. Go Tawanda.
Set up a meeting for me with a high-level producer named Rob.
Okay, Tony. Tony is still working, but yet still being close to her doctors because of her lupus. And she wants to make sure that she is being safe, but still being a working girly. Her tour was extended with Cedric the Entertainer. She's doing that. She wanted to get up with stand-up comedy, but if you paid attention to the Braxton family values, Tony's not good at telling a joke. So yeah, just keep singing, girl. Keep singing. Keep singing. Keep dancing. Stick to what you're good at. Anyway, she wants to venture out into writing screenplays, and so she's hooked up with a meeting with a producer. So, because she wants to get into that realm. Have y'all noticed? I'll let y'all see.
Included in this, some of us girls are paying out money, and it can be fair.
Now, I'm not even gonna front. If the man has been a house husband, then yes, you deserve alimony because that will be the same thing that a woman actually gets, especially depending on the state you live in, especially in California, baby. they make sure you take in majority of the situation. But here recently, I've seen men who go the extra mile to try to get money because it's like y'all don't want to work. The one man that I have seen who took alimony, and I was looking at him like, what the, was David Justice. He just came out recently and said that Halle Berry wasn't a woman he saw himself with and having children with, but you married her because she didn't cook. And the whole time she responded with, I'm a mother over here cooking and living. Literally, but you took alimony and you were a professional baseball player. Blew my mind. And it seems like, as I told as I said in a comment, because somebody was talking about Halle Berry, and I was like, every dude she dated and married got alimony. And it's like, girl, at this point, don't get married. Just date. Just date. Have a boyfriend. Don't get married, sis. Because at this point, every man took alimony. Every man. Kelly Clarkson, ex-husband, the one who just passed away, treated that lady like crap. Took the kids like Kevin Federline. Took the kids. You were a backup dancer for Britney Spears. Took the kids. Got money. Who else you did like that? You destroyed that girl's career. What was her name? Shar Jackson. She played on Moesha. She was the kind of the dingy friend. What was her name? I don't remember her character name, but Shar Jackson. It's like, girl, Kevin Federline was her baby daddy. He left her to go to Britney. Yeah.
Making more money than our men a lot of times, right? So that's one of the
Which is true. A lot of black women started going to school because our grandmothers was telling us, do not invest in a man, do not put your everything in a man, go to school. My grandmother told me that. Do not put your everything in a man, go to school, make your own money, because men at the time and during that times had the control. They were the ones who had all the money. They were the ones, a lot of the times the women was forced into marriage, that fantasizing stuff. When y'all saw, oh, 50 years, my grandmother was married 50 years. 50 years. And before she passed away, she said, do not bury me down in that plot. Take me back to my people. Do not put your everything in a man. She made that very clear. Very clear. What she did was side hustle. She baked cakes. She sold plates to have her own money. Because my granddaddy was the one who worked. So, yeah, black women are going to school, making money because they don't want to be put out. They don't want to not have no place to stay. They don't want to depend on no man, sweetie, because y'all like to throw stuff in people's face, and then y'all use stuff like that as control. Because I've been in situations where I'm down and out, and dudes be like, oh, God sent me to help you. God sent me to help you. But first, we got to go on a date.
Are you focused more on unscripted or scripted content? Her. Wow.
It is fabulous.
Miss Tamarbraxton. In your walk, in your life, we want you to feel comfortable in it.
Healing.
Emily, secrets suck. Tell your story.
Well, I don't think this is going to turn out the way that they are plotting and planning in their head. She already looks uncomfortable. You're hugging somebody who don't know you. She barely hugged you back. I think you're looking for comfort in all the wrong places and going about it the wrong way. As I said, I really think like you were grieving from your sister and you were in the anger stage and started blurting out things. Not saying that the things didn't happen to you, but how you were going about it, I just wished you would have talked to your family first because they were giving you the opportunity to do so. And you chose to come to the internet. And I don't think it's going to work out well, especially with Tamar riding your coattail. for her healing. I think you both need counseling. And the internet is not going to give you what you're looking for. But anyway, so far, I think it's a good episode. I think this season will be actually very entertaining because I want to see Tony Good. Okay, girl. Okay, living legend. Anyway, I love you the mostest because you're definitely the dopest in real life. And that is The Braxtons, episode 1, season 2. Bye, y'all.